I'm your brother. I'm gon' die by my dice. 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 This one for all my dice. This one's for the ride dice. This one for all my dice. This one's for the ride dice. I can't do no Instagram no more. All the odds looking for me.
The amount of likes on this video is the frequency percentage of you getting a content on. So leave a like. It's that simple.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back in the bit with yet another video. Today, I'm coming at you guys with the best small forward build on current gen NBA 2K21. Now, y'all was asking me to do current gen videos. I've been doing current gen videos lately. I got current gen build last week. I gave y'all animation. I also gave y'all the badges yesterday. So today I'm coming at y'all with another current gen build. Tomorrow I got y'all with the best dunk packages on current gen. So if you guys want that, all you gotta do is smash the like button. Yeah, but for today, I'm gonna be giving you guys pretty much the best small forward build, the slashing playmaker. I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly how to make it from the position, pie charts, attributes, height, weight, wingspan, all the way down to the takeovers and bad setups. So yeah, man, if you guys want more videos like this, all you gotta do is leave a like, subscribe if you're new. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into the video. Alright, so first things first when it comes to making a build, it's the best small forward build in the game. So we're going to be making it at the small forward position. It's just that simple. And next is going to be the best pie charts. Now for the pie charts we're gonna go with first is going to be like the skill breakdown where you're gonna be getting your max caps and your Hall of Fame badges. Now for this build we're gonna be going with the playmaking and finishing pie chart. That's gonna get you playmaking and finishing Hall of Fame badges, and it's gonna be pretty much like the most well-rounded or the best well-rounded slasher build in the game besides like the build called slasher. But you gotta do a lot more grinding. This build is gonna be able to get contact dunks, have 99 speed, 99 shoot ball, all that type of stuff on it, and it's actually gonna be really underrated when it comes to shooting. So yeah, that's going to be the pie chart we're gonna go with. All right, next is going to be the physical profile. Now this is where you're gonna be getting your physical attributes, so like speed, strength, acceleration, and vertical. Now one thing I'm gonna say, pro tip, if you want to get 99 speed, acceleration, and vertical, or you want to get as close to all that having 99, go with the speed vertical pie chart. But for video purposes, I did go speed pie chart because I like going speed pie chart every single time because that just makes it the easiest to be able to get 99. But you can easily get 99 with speed, acceleration, and vertical, or close to 99 at small forward with this build if you do that, because at 99 you're gonna be able to get that +4 for hitting 99, and you're gonna get +4 from gym rat badge. So that's like a pro tip. But yeah, for video purposes, I am going with the speed pie chart. Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple. Alright, next is going to be the attributes. Now, for the attributes, we're gonna have 62 badge upgrades to work with. Now for the 62 badge upgrades, we're gonna have 15 finishing, 12 shooting, which is a lot. Now if you look at the shooting that we have, it's a lot of shooting for what type of build we have. Then when it comes to the playmaking, we have 30. This is a build that's not a pure playmaker, and you're gonna get max playmaking badges on it. That's different. Then when it comes to the offensive, or not offensive, but defense and rebounding, you're gonna have perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, and defensive rebound, all max to get 5 defensive rebound. Now for the 15 finishing, you're gonna have a max close shot, driving layup, and driving dunk to get 15 finishing. Then for the shooting, pretty different. Now you can go lower on the post fade, but the way I do it is I lowered the mid range because I don't really shoot middies and I don't really shoot post, but it just made it a lot easier to get as many badges as possible. It's like a pro tip. But yeah, to get 12 shooting, you're gonna pretty much lower the mid range to 70, but then max out 3-pointer, free throw, and post fade. Then for the playmaking, to get 30, which is literally the most you can go on any build unless you're a legend, you're gonna max out pass accuracy, ball handle, and then post moves is gonna be up to an 82. So yeah, man, that's going to be pretty much the best attributes for this build. All right, now is the body type and the height. Now for the body type on current gen, that doesn't really matter. Just like on next gen, it doesn't really change anything. Now if you're a big man, I like going burly to make your dude as thick as possible. No, no cap. It's just that simple. But then when it comes to like guards, it doesn't really matter. It's really just based off preference. On next gen I go build, but on current gen I don't really care. I just go slight define. It doesn't really matter. But then the best height on the game to go for guards is 6'2" to 6'5". Now since we are at the small forward position, I did go 6'5". That's pretty much like the tallest, but you can go 6'6" on this build. Now the reason people go a lot shorter on this game is because like the game, it pretty much changed so much when it comes to like speed and all the attributes from 3-point shooting, driving, dunk, ball handle. All that stuff is gonna change ridiculous amount when you start going too tall on the height. It's just that simple. So yeah, we're gonna go 6'5" on the height. And then for the weight, this is pretty much where you're gonna be getting your speed and acceleration up while also lowering your interior defense and your post moves as little bit as possible. That's going to be pretty much minimum weight, but not minimum. It's going to be at 178 pounds, which is 3 off of minimum. That's going to pretty much be allow you to get that speed to as high as possible, your acceleration as high as possible, while also losing as little bit as possible on strength and interior defense. That's pretty much the important things. Now, like I was mentioning earlier, this is the build that if you wanted to go with speed and vertical pie chart, you're going to have a chance to get that as close to 99, if not at 99. But yeah, this build is easy going to get that to 99 because speed already is going to be 94. When you get +4 to that, that is going to be 98, and then you're going to only need one more for gym rat or 99, whatever you get first. It just really depends on how you wanted it. So yeah, that's the best weight for this build. And all right, next, now this is where you're going to really start to see like the end goal attributes for your build. So for your wingspan, this can be really dependent on you, but I go 84.2 every single time, whether I'm at the point guard, shooting guard, or small forward for this slashing playmaker type build. If you guys didn't notice, this is kind of similar to the build that I showed you guys for my version, but small forward is like the best version of it. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. But yeah, 84.2 is the best wingspan because you're going to have an 85 driving dunk, which is going to allow you to get the contact dunks, 87 ball handle, which is pretty much going to be really, really good. Then the 66 3-pointer to have a 73-pointer to be at that threshold to be able to shoot threes at 99. So yeah, that's really good. And then when it comes to like the defense and rebounding, you're going to have a lot of stuff that's really high. Like steals at an 81, that's going to get to an 85 at 99. Rebound is going to get above 70. All that type of stuff is going to make really huge differences. So yeah, that's going to be the best wingspan for this build. And next is going to be the takeover. Then when it comes to the takeovers, we got slasher, playmaker, and shot creator. Takeover, playmaker, and slasher pretty much the best options. Shot creator, if you want to shoot a lot of middies and fades, that's going to be overpowered for you. I'm thinking of slasher and playmaker is the best one. Playmaker, really good to take ankles. Ankles is really easy to take on this game. Really easy. It's going to help your teammates hit shots, and that's kind of a big deal on this game. So you can go playmaker takeover. It's also going to give you stuff like speed of ball, +10, ball handle, passing, all that, +10, even driving layup. But pretty much finishing or slashing takeover is going to get you pretty much all the most important things from like playmaker, which is like speed of ball control, but it's also going to give you everything for like finishing. Everything for like your physical attributes. So if you're talking about speed, acceleration, strength, vertical, all that's going up +10. So yeah, I feel like slashing out of all the takeovers get you the best +10s, and it's gonna make you get content dunks at a ridiculous rate. And this is kind of what the type of build is. But I can see a lot of people going with playmaker takeover because it's like more of a fun takeover because you're gonna be able to get content dunks on this build either way, and you're gonna be able to take ankles at a crazy rate with playmaker takeover. So I can see people doing that. But yeah, I went for a slashing takeover for video purposes, and the build comes out as a slashing playmaker similar to shades of Latrell Sprewell, TJ Warren, and Kawhi Leonard. So yeah, man, that's going to be the build. All we got left to go over is the best finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defensive bad setups for this build. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and hop straight into it. All right, so first things first, when it comes to the best bad setups, as usual, it's going to be the finishing bad setup. We have 15 badge upgrades to work with. So first things first, we have Lob City Finisher Gold, Slithy Finisher Hall of Fame, Relentless Finisher Hall of Fame, and Contact Finisher Hall of Fame. So for Contact Finisher Hall of Fame, that's going to be doing a lot more than I said yesterday in the video. My bad. Let me go over it real quick. Pretty much the difference between Posterizer and Contact Finisher. Posterizer is literally strictly there to help you get contact dunks. Contact Finisher is going to help you get contact dunks, but there's a lot of negatives to Contact Finisher. It's going to be not only allowing you to make more contact layups, it's going to be allowing you to get more contact dunks, but it's also going to be getting as much contact on every single drive as possible. So yeah, man, that's really, really important of a thing to understand. But yeah, the thing when it comes to contact dunks, which is very important, it's going to be 20% chance of getting a contact dunk when you have the contact dunk packages. Every single tier of contact finisher on top of that is 15%. So at bronze, that's 35% chance. At silver, that's 50% chance. At 65%, that's at 65%, that's for gold. And at gold, at Hall of Fame is at 80% chance of a contact dunk. So then when we got Slowly Finisher, that's going to help you get the best animation possible for every single situation. And an animation-based game, that is very important, like 2K. If you put it with Circus Layup or even Kyrie, which is the best one to do it with, it's going to make it that much more better. And then when it comes to like how well it does other things, like upping your dunk frequency, and people feel like it's gonna stop you from getting contact dunks. If you use this badge, you're gonna see the difference. You just gotta use it. It's just that simple. You're gonna see a huge difference in how many contact dunks, how much you're gonna dunk just regularly with this badge and without it. It's just that simple. Then when it comes to Relentless Finisher, this is gonna allow you to make more dunks, layups, lobs, contact dunks, all the above, especially when fatigued. Then when it comes to Lob City Finisher, bronze is one of the best bronze badges in the game, but then we have it at gold. That's gonna be allowing us to catch lobs a lot more, finish them a lot more, catch them through traffic, get faster animations. It's just gonna make you do lobs at a way higher. It's just gonna help you do them at a way higher rate in all aspects of doing a lob. It's just that simple. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best finishing badge setup for this build. All right, next is going to be the best shooting badge setup for this build. Now we have 12 badge upgrades to work with. Now, first thing first, we got Range Extender and Hot Zone Hunter. Those are the two most important badges. Hot Zone Hunter, that's probably the most important badge. That's pretty much because when it comes to Range Extender, it's not as overpowered as last year, but it's still gonna help a lot. But really, Range Extender is gonna be extending your range, making it that much easier to shoot within your range, but with a lower three-pointer when it comes to the thresholds. The game is based really, really hard off when you get further from the rim. It makes it that much harder to shoot. And Range Extender is gonna be kind of negating that a lot, making it that much easier to shoot from further out and making it that much easier to green and stuff like that and make shots. But yeah, it's still really hard because you're gonna have a low three-pointer. But yeah, Hot Zone Hunter, that is gonna be important because when you get hot zones on this build, it's gonna make it that much easier to shoot and get more greens. And then when you have Hot Zone Hunter on top of that, it's gonna make your main percentage go up even higher, making your green window even bigger, making it that much easier to get greens and hit shots. So then we have Hot Start and Green Machine. Green Machine, when you keep getting greens and getting greens, it's gonna be pretty much making it easier to hit that next green and that next green and that next green. And then when you don't even make that shot, your make percentage is gonna still be going up, but pretty much the way the make percentage goes up is gonna make it that much easier to hit that next green. That's why it's gonna be so much easier to keep it getting greens. But as you don't get a green, it's still gonna be easy to hit that next shot because your make percentage is really high on that shot. But as soon as you don't get a green, you gotta restart the entire cycle to start doing greens for Green Machine. That rhymed, I'm not gonna lie. But then we got Hot Start. That's gonna be pretty much to get you a hot start to the game. So pretty much, if you make the first shot of a game, that next shot is gonna have a higher percent chance of going in. You don't have to green it, you just have to make it. And then you just keep going up and up. As you keep making shots, the more you shoot shots and keep hitting them, this opportunity or percentage to hit that next shot is going to be even higher and higher and higher as you keep making shots. As soon as you miss, it does nothing. Pretty similar to the Green Machine. So you guys got to pretty much get to the next game. You can't restart the cycle. You just got to get to the next game. It's just that simple. But yeah, man, that's going to be the best shooting badge setup for this build. All right, next. Now, this is the Playmaking badge setup. Now, we have 30 badge upgrades to work with. So let's go ahead and not take too long. Now, quick first step, that's the most important, most useful, best badge in the game. It's going to allow you to speed boost at the highest rate possible for your build. This is a build that's going to easily get 99 speed ball in Takeover, without Takeover at 99, all the above. It's going to be really ridiculous. It's going to allow you to get more contact dunks, layups, mid-range, three-pointer, whatever you want to do. It's going to help you get open and do whatever you want to do at the highest rate possible. Speed boosting is literally the most overpowered, most useful thing for a guard. It's just that simple. Then we have handles for days to cancel out the stamina issue in this game. Unpluckable is going to help you not get ripped nearly as much. It's going to make a big difference. Now, when it comes to bump steals, it doesn't really do anything. They need a badge for that, but yeah, it doesn't really do anything. But then we have Floor General that's going to help your teammates get +4 to all their offensive attributes. Then we have Diamond to help them hit their shots exponentially. Then we have Ankle Breaker to take people's ankles whenever they go the wrong way. Then we have Stop and Go to be able to do the best, fastest hezzies and the fastest quick stops. And then when it comes to Needle Threader and Bailout is going to help you get bailed out of any situation. If you get like a bad animation, you go up for a dunk, you get a layup, you can pass out of that. You get double teamed, you can do a better pass out of that. Bailout is not as good as last year, but it's still an okay badge to have on. Then we have Needle Threader. You can just take off Bailout if you don't want to use Bailout, put it on Needle Threader. It's going to make your passes a lot faster, make them harder to get stolen, all that type of stuff. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best playmaking badge setup for this build. All right, next is going to be the best defensive rebounding badge setup for this build. So for the best defensive rebounding badge setup, we have 5 badge upgrades to work with. So it's going to be simple. So you can go gold clamps with bronze interceptor and bronze intimidator. In my opinion, intimidator, the difference between bronze, silver, gold, and Hall of Fame is not really a big difference. You're not going to really see a big difference. You can just keep it at bronze. on any build in my opinion, and you're not gonna see a big difference. Now, as the big man, it's a little bit different in the paint. Sometimes it's a little bit iffy. So if you feel like you gotta go Hall of Fame on the big man in the paint, you do that. But on the perimeter, it's already inconsistent on the perimeter, and the paint is really consistent. So it's really just up to you on that one. But then when it comes to clamps, that's gonna help you play best on ball defense possible. Whether you're playing full court, half court, screens, ISO, it doesn't really matter. It's gonna help you play the best on ball defense possible. Then we got interceptor to be in the passing lanes as much as possible to get as many tips or just passing lane steals as possible. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best defensive rebound bad setup for this build. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best slashing playmaker, the best small forward build on current gen NBA 2K21. So yeah, man, for that alone, I showed you guys pretty much everything that you really should know about this build, from the position, pie charts, attributes, height, weight, wingspan, takeover, all the way down to the best bad setups for the finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defending. So yeah, man, for that alone, go ahead, leave a like if you want more videos like this. Subscribe if you're new. We do this every single day. We're on the road to 100K. At 75K, I'm gonna be giving away stuff on Banger Week. Gonna have a crazy Banger Week. Nothing but bangers coming soon on Banger Week, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, like I said, go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, be the first to every single one video. Share this video to anybody you think will help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man, and I'm out the bit, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
Bitch, I got some niggas that cash. New car, yeah, I push it. Push out that bitch, shit I smash. Push out that bitch, shit I smash. I'm so fucking high, I might crash.
Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple.